Hello, hello, hello. I am Dory Joe Stowell with Prairie Scraps, and we're here to craft. We are here to craft. Busy, busy week for sure for me. I'm sure you all have the same. You're coming on in and you're seeing this first part with the live. Without the live button, you are probably watching on the replay. So put hashtag replay so I know that you are here. I am just gathering up all my music type. I'm trying to find my music type transfers. I have an idea what we're doing. I need to make some gifts for I teach piano, all my music students. So piano, that one's maybe I should do that one. I don't know. There's some quotes on the soccer and football one. So kind of keep that in my back pocket. So make sure you come in and say hello. Let me know you're here. But I am digging through my file folders. I hope that's at homeschool. I don't know. Oh, there it is. I knew I had something. This one I got, kind of like for the staff. This is an older one, and I got it because I don't like the saying. It says practice makes perfect. I think I like practice makes progress better because I think it's a little more appropriate. So, but I kind of messed up. I was placing an order for some canvas bags because I thought I had everything I needed because I have guitar students and piano students, and it's the end of the year next week. And of course, I'm going away for the Memorial Day. What are you guys doing for Memorial Day? Tell me what you up to. We're gonna celebrate our anniversary away. Girls will be here, so I'm just kind of paging through things to be sure. Oh, that definitely doesn't belong out. I think I'm over full at this point. These are my binders. I get these on. I actually have them. This one might go well. I have them for all of my 8.5 by 11 transfers. Put my beautiful thing in here, I guess. It's one of my favorite ones. A beautiful thing is never perfect. I love that one. I could also use that one because, let's see, just making sure everything changes. Yeah, that's a good one too. Everything changes. Nothing ever stays the same. So my thought is to go ahead and make some, I don't think it's going to be in here. So these are my kitchen ones. I should put that one in here. Don't think I have any kitchen. Kind of like I don't know, like the old plans they used to have. Kind of a blueprint. That's what I'm trying to come up with, the word blueprint. Kind of the blueprint effect on these bags. I've been wanting to do this for a couple years. Every year at the end of school year, I try to give my kids all a gift of some sort. I also give them a gift at Christmas. Usually Christmas is like a ornament, a music ornament that I put their name on. See, I did think we have a popsicle transfer right now, and I was like, I could have sworn I had one. There was one last year, so I have that one. Hello, Rhonda and Kimberly. Hello. So anyway, I'm wanting to make sort of a blueprint style backpack with their instrument on it, but I thought I had one that had a guitar on it, but apparently we don't have a transfer that had a guitar. So I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't really check very well. But I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make do. I'm gonna make do. So we're gonna see what we can come up with here, because I need to get this done. I need to get it done. What are you guys doing for Memorial Day? What is going on? We are headed out. My husband and I, we're gonna do our anniversary, and we're gonna head out tomorrow. So that is Easter. I knew I had another one. I wish I kind of had a transfer that said music on it, but I do not. But I do this one, and Heaven and Nature Sing. It does have like just one little measure of notes on it. What does that one say? So I'm going to use that. I'm just grabbing anything that looks remotely like music out of my binders here. I think that's about it. I know I got this is a Christmas one. Oh Holy Night. Let me see. Yeah. So if I do it, I will be just using the music. I won't be using words because we don't want to use Christmas on it. But the main thing that I'm going to be using, and I've not used them very much for these bags, are these really neat. One is called Big Band, and it's got all kinds of things on it. So I think I'm going to start with the piano since I know what I'm going to do for piano. Pick Shayla and get her ready. Oh, packing her. Is she moving out of town? What size book is that? Oh, they are like an 8.5 by 11 size. And that's, oh, the little ones are 5 by 7. 5 by 7. And I tell you what, the brand name Itoya is the best ones. They usually have more pages in them, which I like. It seems I've got some off brand at one point, and they had like half the amount of pages. So it does matter. Got to get as many as you can. I need another one of the 8.5 by 11. Then I have some really big ones, and I will tell you, anything bigger than the 8.5 by 11 portfolio size, it's not good. It's not good. They're too big. They kind of fall out. Oh, she's just moving to a new place. Oh, goodness. I've got this folded over in here, and it's sticking to the plastic, so I apologize for the noise. So you get to pack and move, huh? It's sticking like that because I didn't get it all the way on the backing. And then this one has, okay, so this one has a French horn. It's got a megaphone on there, or gramophone. It's got all kinds of figure things. It's got patent specification. This one is called Big Band. And then it's got the piano keys down here. It does have some music with the letter names on it. So I'm just kind of doing a mashup as well as putting their initial on the bag. So I'm hoping that this will stop all the piano and guitar books coming destroyed. Specifically, and I was hoping, I thought I had a guitar on these. There's a tuba, there's a French horn, there's even a flugelhorn, or right down there. Like, who does it? And then a trumpet, not anatomically correct. A bunch of figure signs, figure 5, figure 1, 2, 3, and 4, a tuba, a big French horn, and a mini French horn. 2 French horns, but no guitars. I don't know if we've had it before and just not, I don't have it. But I could have sworn I had a guitar, so I thought I had a plan for this, but I don't. So the guitar kids are not getting guitars, and I'm going to feel kind of bad about it, but I'm still going to personalize it as best I can. As best as we can. Okay, so we've got that out. This one is called All That Jazz, or Jazz It Up. Jazz It Up. I thought it was All That Jazz. So this one's kind of cool. It's got a violin. It's got a couple of, like a flute and a piccolo. It's got the grand piano down there. So I'll be using that for my piano students. There's another patent thing down there. Figure 12, figure 11, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then a saxophone. figure 6. There's 6. So it seems like it has almost every single figure. Every figure. That sounds kind of funny. So if you were looking for the smaller size Kimberly, that was the 5x7, then 8.5 by 11 for the bigger one. And like I said, I like the brand name Itoya. 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 Their art portfolios on YouTube if you want more information. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and, I just thought, did I have my ink in here? I went to my daughter's yesterday and we did all kinds of crafting and redid all of her stuff at her house. So this isn't quite big enough to cover the entire thing. So I'm going to have to watch a little bit. But my thought was, so I have my list. So I got their favorite color, and then I also got their instruments. So I think I'm just going to start from the top, because I'm going to start with the piano one, because that's the one I feel most comfortable with. And I was trying to decide, that doesn't go all the way across the keyboard. So I think I'm just going to do it up the side. Here we go. I'm not going to overthink too much. That's what I'm saying. I think I checked the keys before to make sure they were the right way. And like I said, I really want this to just be random, sort of random. All right, so it doesn't go wide enough to go the whole width of it, so I'm just going to go, whoops, I want it to be straight though. Let's see. Anyway, so in past years, I've often given them like a candy bar. They get a smaller candy bar if they didn't hit, my goal for them is to learn 40 pieces in a year. So if they make their goal, I've given them the large symphony candy bar, and then if they did not make the 40, then they get a small one. So, but this year I'm going to do something totally different for end of the year. I'm going to do these bags, because I'm tired of I don't know why kids, when I first started teaching piano, parents always got their kids to get a book bag of some sort. Okay, so her color is blue. Ooh, I have tied. Okay. So I was gonna do it all in one color, so it kind of keeps it simple. I might have to, that's teal. No, I think I have blue. My daughter was like, yes, we have blue. Yes, we do. We have cadet. So I will do her whole entire bag in blue. If you have she created a lid she loved, you could modify that and incorporate. Oh, she created a life. What would you tell me what I should say? It's a good idea. I had thought about, if I use the little piano. I'm just going to start. So tell me what you mean, Rhonda. What should I say? She created, I don't know if I have that one. May not be one I have. She created a life. I have a lot of, look at, now you got me thinking. Boy, my cadet is not a lot here. Underestimate me. These might be enough. Like, make today awesome. Make it happen today. These might work too. Right? That would be. The other one was dream. Explore, dream, discover. That was one. I don't know. There's lots of options. I don't know if I really need to put words on it either. We'll see. We'll see how we go. For sure, I was thinking just their letter. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Good things are happening. Oh, good vibes only. That's kind of musical, isn't it? But I don't want to do that. Like, how many do I have to make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. I do have focus on the good, but that's a camera. Be you, not them. I like that one too. There's a lot of like, I could do this just 5 more minutes. Like it's for, you know, omit the S in she. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I have that one. Oh, snap, I have. Love, love. These are all Valentine's. Happy birthday. My hope is they'll hold on to this till next year and bring it back with their books in it. I did check the binder because I have a binder for each of my students that I put all the information in and where we keep track of things. You're the best. Grateful, County Fair. The future is bright. You did it. I have. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. That one is used. And I've got a couple of quotes. Something constructive comes from every defeat. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. That's more game. You have to believe in yourself when no one else does. Serena Williams. And then you can overcome anything. I'm going to take that one out because that one has some really nice ones. A size. Oh, I don't know if I have that one. I don't know if I have that one, but that's a good idea. Thank you. You're helping. You're helping. I thought about this one says eat, sleep, game, and repeat. I could eat, sleep, music, repeat. I don't know. Sing, repeat. But we don't. Well, my guitar players have to sing, but anyway, let's get going because I do need to get this done because of the wonderful things he does. A size. Yeah. Ouch. Sticky. I've got the mat in here. Winter, Easter, love. Oh, these are. I even have these marked like holidays, and I didn't read it. Didn't read it. Whatever you're thinking, think bigger. Pour yourself. Yeah, I like that one too. Whatever you're thinking, find your wild. Enjoy the little things. Could say enjoy the music. Time to eat. You've got this. I feel like I should put that on there. Brave, free, and wild. Best family ever. Came, I forgot what I was doing. Every day is a gift. Busy, busy, busy. I think maybe I don't have it. I don't collect as many of the small ones. Travel, handmade. Life is like soccer goals. No. Yeah, I don't have that one. It's a good idea though. Okay, let's get this house going. All right, we're going to put you down here so that you can see a little bit better. You don't have to look at me, my ugly mug, so much. I don't know what's going. Ooh, that feels really loose. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to give you such a ride. So I'm just going to use a mini squeegee, and I'm going to use the ink right here. So with the ink, what you want to do is come back later, and you can work slowly with it. That's the nice thing. It doesn't like matter. You can just take your time. I'm going to go ahead and get these letter names here too with the staff down below, because you guys are going to have to help me do, because they match up with the keys. You guys are going to have to help me though. I'm not good at doing random. It's funny. My daughter was trying to do random little fireworks yesterday. I have to post a picture of what we did. She did like 3 different pieces yesterday, and not very much time. We just went and hung out. Her husband was on a business trip, so we just went and hung out with the babies, grandbabies. She didn't have a car, so I'm like, well, we'll come visit. So we just went to visit, which was awesome. Anyway, but I brought crafting because she was like, I need something for this wall. So we worked on making some 4th of July things for her wall. Just making sure we fill in things. Hopefully I have enough blue to get through. I do have some singles packets. If you're ever wanting to do ink projects, unless you're doing like mass producing of ink stuff like we do sometimes, like I do a lot of ink, so I need the jars, but I'm telling you, it's a handy thing to have the singles packets, because you can have a lot more colors, and you buy 5, you get the 6th one for free, so that's cool. If you guys, how many of you like mushrooms? Put a mushroom down below, or in the comments section for me, because that mushroom transfer, you can get it free with a purchase of $75. And it was extended. It was supposed to be yesterday only. Oops, I'm almost onto that French horn. Yikes. I should have maybe taped. You should tape if you do this. Tape away. All right, I'm going to stick this on the lid. Ink is permanent once it dries and gets heat set. So, I just made a mess. Be very careful. You want to clean your fingers before you peel it away. I almost want to put like this girl, my goal every year for my students is to learn and pass off 40 pieces. This didn't get this edge here. And she is, I think, what did I write down? She's at 65. So she has really worked hard this year. So proud of her. She's so good. It's her first year at piano. Well, I've just made an entire mess. Look at, I'm like blue everywhere. This is ink, so I do not want to touch anywhere. I'm throwing that away. It's starting again. I might have to, oh my gosh, you guys, that was my last. I made a huge mess. Huge mess. I'm going to have to, good thing that it doesn't matter. It's not going to dry in the template. I can get up and, well, I can at least try to get up and go. I've got blue everywhere, so I don't want to touch anything. It, like you should try to clear off your, I'm making blue fingerprints. Don't mind me. You could ink music soothes the soul. Oh yeah. But I don't want to do, because I have to do 8 of these by next Tuesday, and I'm going to be gone starting tomorrow till Monday. I'm not going to do lettering. Sorry. I think that's a great idea. I could if I had forethought, but I just got these bags in. I don't know if I told you. I got the bags off of Amazon. Sorry. Whew. I got the bags off of Amazon. I'm covered, you guys. Covered. Don't touch anything. I'm going to stop touching because this is ink. Ink, and it will stay. I got the canvas bags in a 12 pack and they ended up costing, I think, about $2 a piece. They are a bigger size. That's what I was looking for. And they just came in like, I think Wednesday afternoon. So I haven't had much time, but I decided this is it. I've been thinking about and doing this for a long time. What did I get into that was so much blue, you guys? Goodness sakes. All right. Wow. I am covered. I'm really, really bad here today. All right, let's see. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. And I think it's okay if it doesn't look perfect everywhere because I think it lends to the interest of it. All right. I think that turned out pretty good. What do you guys think? I'm excited about that. So I'm tempted to put like figure 65 on hers just because she did that many this year, kind of as a memento. Okay, I'm going to put this back on here. I have done the trumpet before. If you wanted to see that video, let me know. I just got blue on the edge of that, so he's spraying that. So what I'll do is I'll let these dry, and then I'll come back and iron them before I give them out to the kids on the hottest heat I can. These are canvas bags. Thank you. I know, isn't that cute? It's got the little bass clef notes and the treble clef notes. I think that turned out really nice. Oh, I am like I'm on a roll here with the blue ink. Holy smokers. And blue has a lot of pigments, so it's definitely gonna stain. So I had thought about doing the little grand piano with if you do it while it's still wet, trying to get it off. For the most part, you can get it off. That little one not coming off so much. If you need more water, you know. Anyway, but there is part of it. Let's see. I think it's okay to have like every single one be a little, I'm totally sitting on things here. Doing great. A little bit different. Where's figure 6? See, I'm thinking about, I know she'll probably pass something next week, but that's okay. I was thinking about putting the number of pieces. I don't have anybody else's pieces. Nobody else was. I do know one of my students. She was just at 39 this week, so 39 of the 40. I'm like, one more page, and she's doing 2-page pieces, so they get a check off for each page. And then, of course, this year I've had like dollar bucks too, and they could buy from my little store. Okay, here's the grand piano. And I'm going to put that. I'm not wanting to put it totally down to the bottom because, let me see, I'm going to put this over the top of this. I don't want to sit and dry. I am doing Lazy Man's crafting today. I hope you don't mind. Lazy Man's, and it's a little discombobulated. I'm going to take this off and move this over a little bit. So I make sure I'm underneath that piano. This does look a little complicated, but it's only because I'm just sort of going to line this up across the bottom. Here we go. Just going to do the grand piano, and I think I might do the figure right there, but I'm gonna not use the 10. Oh my goodness, look it, I'm in that blue again. I think I just got it on the canvas. This is like totally showing you what you should not do. Oh good, it didn't go through. Phew, I was worried it went through that violin. Do not do as I'm doing today. I am a mess. I'm a hot mess, I guess, with ink. Don't ask me. I'm not going to use this one. This one got pretty pretty messy. I'm just going to set it aside, get that out of my way, and start with a new squeegee. Sometimes you just have to start with new squeegee. I thought I just saw blue somewhere. I should, right, Rhonda? See, I told you, like, I should dry it. I'm just in a hurry. No, I'm feeling the pressure from making 8 of these. I'm just going to continue on with the blue and do, it is a dark blue. I think most of my blue has been entirely used up by my daughter, my 16-year-old, because look at this. I have it all over my next finger. I just stuck my finger into it. I think it's because I'm getting near the bottom of my cadet jar, and so I have to really stick that squeegee, and I should use a paint stick instead. Okay, we've got the piano. I maybe only could do one piano at a time. I'll have to wash in between. And then I am going to do figure, but not the 10, just figure. There we go. Put that back in, get it out of my way, stop making such a mess. And look at this. I've got this all the way up. I'm a hot mess today. I know I should have dried the keyboard for sure. You always have wise. I need to listen to you more often. Look at this. I'm like wiping and then I wipe more on me. Ah, you guys, this is maybe not a good project for me today. Oy, oy. I spent the whole day cleaning today because I had 2 different cleaning jobs, and I thought one was just going to be like a dust and vacuum and, just a quick go over, and it ended up being like a total 3 beds, change 3 beds and 3 bathrooms and 3 showers. And so it was a way bigger job than I thought. I just had no idea that was what the job was going to entail. All right, how's that looking? Oh my goodness, isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. All right, we're going to switch this. Oh, I should dry it before I put the 6 on it. Right? I'm going to listen. Really, I'm going to listen. Sometimes I think I could do more. Yeah, I should have, because I've got like blue now smeared everywhere. Got it off. We're going to get the dryer out now. And I am going on to another new squeegee because that blue is a hot mess. I'm going to shut it, get it off my hands, and we're going to do a little drying here before we continue. See, I don't have the patience. It's the patience that I need. Right? See, don't learn. Do as I say, not what I do. Yeah, I don't actually. A lot of times when I do ink, I don't dry in between. I really don't. It's not my style. I don't know. I'm not usually doing multi-layers though either. And so I guess that's the part that's different this time. I don't think it's incorrect not to dry it. I usually am kind of just doing a one and done kind of thing where I'm doing the whole transfer and then lifting it. And I hadn't thought this through, the multi-layers. That's for sure. Although it gives it the rustic look, right? Where do you think I should put her initial? Do you think I should just put it like up in the center up here or over here on the right side or my right? I don't always, this is not like, I don't know. Usually I just leave the ink to air dry. I don't even usually do the dryer because it does ink set it a little bit. I don't know if this is hot enough. And these keys, they are heavy, heavy ink for sure. I'm trying to decide. Oh yeah, I did have another piano blue. 2. Oh, shoot. You guys, I have to do 3 piano bags that are blue. I don't think it was the keyboard that was getting me though. It's the jar of paste that's getting me, or ink that's getting me. So this is our ink. It's non-toxic. There's no smell to it, which is really super nice. You can totally do all kinds of things, and you're not going to have any toxins in the air or anything. And I'm just like this really solid area kind of, I'm finding that these are pretty. I also don't like to dry them very much with the ink mat in there because I think it will dry up my ink pad. I do have an ink mat in there, which is sticky, kind of like your Cricut mats. And so I don't like to dry on the ink mat. The initial, good question. The initial is, so I need a B. It's like 2 inches. And we have these like outside things that I could do around it. Kind of thinking middle. What do you think? Look at this. I have like blue nails. To go play in band tonight. Hopefully I don't get blue all over my clothes. Just my hands. I'll be playing in the band and have blue fingers. It's kind of funny. I'm going to look like I'm really dirty, but my hands were super clean because I was cleaning toilets and sinks and floors and, you know, the work. All right. I think I'm going to cut these out completely. I'm going to try to set this aside so I quit making a mess out of it. A lot of times what I do when I have multiple steps with things, I'll set it aside and do something else at the same time and not mess it up that way. But we're not doing the usual today. I'm going to cut these into cards so I can keep them. I find these big transfers to be very difficult to store. I have them hanging in my closet in my camper by a coat hanger, but I think they're easier to manage to do. Maybe I'll regret this, but if I just cut them like in cards right from the start and then put them in I have a 3x5 file, and that's how I keep them. So I'm just gonna I need a B. I actually need an A, and then I do need a T as well. These are made so that you can overlap them. And then it's also got a little border thing that I can put with it so they fit in there. I can't believe I have 3 that have blue. I may have to go to like a teal or something. Was there one? Oh, I have another one that's kind of like a turquoise too. I'm getting confused. So there's kind of short, squatty ones, and then there's tall, skinny ones. And I'm going to use the tall, skinny ones for this, I think. Maybe I'll change my mind. I've got 8 of them to make, so we've got plenty of time to change our mind. I could also like do the letters in the blue if I'm running out. I might have some paste packets too, so that will work too, because I have so these are the initials that I'm going to use. I need a T and a B. I figured that way they can keep them apart, and if they have siblings, I'm just going to leave that together. All right, so I have a B, a T, and an A. These are all my blues. All my blues. And I think I don't want to do blue leaves, so I'm going to stay away from that one. So I'm just going to hold off on that. I'll probably put that in my bigger file or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in my, we'll see. I might put it in my little binder, my 3x5. You know, like how much blue can one person get on themselves? Don't go on my curtains. That's not nice. What is going on? This is the first time I've used, this is the Kirkland baby wipes. I finally decided I was going through so many wipes that I needed to get a case of it instead of just a 3-pack. So I'm thinking, what do you think? Like that? Where would the middle point be? That's the question. If you want any of the information for the supplies for today, let me know. So 7. So the middle point is right here. Let me get a piece of transfer tape here. This is 14 inches wide and I think 16 inches long, if I remember right. So here is the center point. I think I'm just going to line it up in the center. Symmetrical. I'm only laughing because I might not make it that. I'm trying to be more, yeah, like I want it to look appealing to the eye for sure. But I don't know if I can. I'm not going to, put 2 pianos on. She's only going to get, there's only going to be 1 piano here. But I'm going to put, do you mean by symmetrical, like lined up in the middle? Because I can do that. I'm going to use a little. Sorry, this is kind of sideways. This is what's wrong. Look at this. This is what's going on. All my ink is up on the sides. And so every time I stick my finger in to grab some ink, I'm ending up with this kind of mess. There's actually a lot more ink in there than I thought because it was all spread out. So I'm just putting a little bit on there. Set this way far away from me. Starting another squeegee. And I'm just going to put this right in the center. If you saw me, I folded it right sides together to find the center point of this and then line that up at the 7-inch point. I think. Maybe not. I'm a little insane tonight. Good thing I have a dozen of these because I can make some boo-boos and not like some. That's the good news. I think my daughter was even thinking about making a graduation gift because one of the girls that we know is graduating. I think she's going to do music. So she's a trumpet player though. We can do a trumpet for her, even though it's not anatomically correct. All right. Perfect. Isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful. Balance. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do balance. I'll try to do balance. So we were trying to do those I kept calling them bomb bursts. The fireworks on the Freedom Transfer yesterday and trying to get those lined up. I think I missed the middle. I don't know. We might be off kilter today. We are off kilter today. With the if you can imagine the letter in here, what else do you think I should do here? Any ideas? See, and I was thinking the other girl that wants blue with the piano, she also plays guitar. I don't know. I don't want to she's trying the trumpet right now, so I don't want to put the trumpet on because she's just trying it out. Who knows? All right, we'll see if we can. Letters, I always try to find the center just to get it on there. I'm going to put it here. It's still a little wet. It's going to be okay. So the idea behind these are that you have this tall, skinny one, and then you could put the other letter, the squatty one. Is that right? Squatty? Better, I guess, better than fat. want to be politically correct here. Squatty, the short squatty one. I don't know. I'm short and squatty. I don't mind it. That's working much better for not getting my fingers into it. By the way, using the little. I always, before I peel, oops, I even put my finger in that a little bit. Before I peel away, I try to check my fingers for any on it. And I'm still quite successful at getting blue everywhere. I'm not going to lie. And I just kind of did a little bit of goober right there. That just made it worse. Sometimes, especially with ink, because it is, I think it's cute. I like it. I like it. All right. I want to do 65 for her figure here. So let's see. I'll do the 6. I should have just done. I'm not going to dry it. I don't know. I'm a rebel. Here's the figure. I can kind of line it back up again and just put the 6 on there. There we go. Hopefully that, again, because this are, if you've ever looked at old plans, they kind of have like boo-boos and, they're not perfect. They've often have like shading things going on. So you can do all kinds, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. I need to double check because I just stuck my finger in some. And then my 5 is like in the middle of my piano here, which is still very dark. How are we doing for time? I guess I thought I could make a bunch of these in no time. I've done like, I've done tea towels, like, or oven mitts or oven mitts in no time at all. I've done them like super fast. I'm trying to get to that 5, but I don't want to set down this blue keyboard because it's going to get all over. So bear with me. And I'm doing a 65 because she has learned, I think it was 65. Yeah, there's 65 pieces this year alone. And I'm telling you, the only reason she has learned 65 is not because I'm amazing. It's because she is amazing. Her parents have made sure she has practiced. She is like practicer extraordinaire. There, 65. All right, now what? Maybe I'll do this. This might have to be like, because there's only 2 of these, I might have to like, okay, that one, I'm going to take your advice and I'm going to dry. I'm sort of a rebel with the drying. I don't like to wait. What do you think so far? Will somebody say enough when you think it's enough? I think I might put like that wording right here and then maybe some music down here. And then I think I'll be calling it good. I'm not going to do both sides. Now that I think about it, I hope, is there a back side and a front side? I don't think so. It's kind of a cinch sack type of thing, which I know is, I could do just like all the instruments. It wouldn't matter very much. See, I'm going to put that patent specification, this one right here, across the middle. There we go. Get me some ink. it's hard for me to do this. Like I'm always like dipping in, but this one in particular, that they're so dark. All right, I'm just doing this patent specifications on here. Kind of a cool transfer, I think. Just lots of things you could do. You could do blocks, you could do all kinds of colors. You could do it all in black. That's how I would want it personally for my, if I was making my own backpack with all the music stuff on it. That's how I would do it, would be black and white. But I asked each of the kids what their favorite color was so that I could kind of tailor it to them. And who knows, we may have to amend our ways if I run out. I'm new to inking, so I try to follow all the I'm usually like, that's the funny thing. I'm often a rule follower. But clearly tonight I am not. I am like feeling the pressure of getting 8 of these bags finished. So So we're just kind of booking through it. I don't know. I was thinking it was just like a real quick. Should I put choose to shine or you are enough or something like that on there? Make it happen today. This make today awesome kind of fits right there, doesn't it? Kind of like that one. Well, projects like this make me feel like I'm new to it too. I'm clearly not following any directions whatsoever, but I don't do as much drying with the ink because I don't know. Because I'm usually just doing like one 8.5 by 11 transfer. You put it down, do it, and you're done. So and I'm usually not doing like multiple things, but yeah, it's definitely something to think about. I'm going to use these. This was today. Make Today Awesome. It was the December club. And I remember when it came out, I was like, I don't really, that's not my favorite. It wasn't my favorite transfer on earth. But I think it'll fit this spot nicely. And I like it. Make Today Awesome. It's not music, but I think that's okay. There we go. I made those Christmas ornaments this year with the music inside of it. I try to make them every year. Sometimes I buy them. Just depends. Depends on what's going on with my life. But I am trying to make these, and it's going to be okay because each person has their own lesson time, although they do like go back to back often, but we can totally be doing different things for everybody, so it's okay. Because like after hers is guitar, although they're cousins, so I'll have to her lesson afterwards. Make Today Awesome. I love it. I love it. It did have music. What do you think? Tell me enough when enough is enough. Wondered if do we have music on? Just music? I wish there was like a sheet of music that wasn't distinct. Like, oh, my husband. I'm like, where's my husband going? This is not the right binder. This is my giant one. I don't highly suggest this one. It doesn't work right. It's too big and burdensome. Should I do there? Go across the middle and just do parts of it? What do you think? And make sure these middle parts are done. That one's dry. kind of thinking across here, but not across everything. Just kind of a mashup, but I'm going to have to be careful because I don't want words and I don't want to hit everything. So I could tape. I could tape. Right here's except it's too thick. Even my little stuff. Well, the word music. Yeah, I don't have it. I'm not going to, I know I have letters, but I don't want to sit and put it here. I'm just going to kind of let these hang out. If they were a true musician, they might know what song it is if they played parts of it. I know I do. I will sing to myself music when I see it printed places to try to figure out what song is that. I saw one the other day on some meme. I'm like, Flintstones. You know, Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. Abba yabba dabba doo time. That's what it was. I'm trying not to hit the lettering. And I'm just going to be okay with it just being sort of random. Let's see. How far does this go out? Okay. So if I go this way, guess I didn't put that back down very good. That wasn't good. You can learn from my mistakes. I don't know. I think it's turning out pretty good. I think doing all these music notes are pretty complicated on a transfer, if you ask me. They're kind of, let's see, where else? This looks like a spot. I don't want to go over up to the piano. And no letters. I think my husband took the girls to go feed their pigs. Our pigs stay at a friend's house. So there's no... Oops. Oh, I went over that pattern a little bit. Dang. I was doing so good. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Not what I planned. It's okay. We're just... I hope it's okay. I'll be disappointed. Yeah, the word music would be nice. I don't think I have it on anything. You could take all kinds of things. I just don't want to, like... I'm going to do up here. You could take anything from any transfer and do it, or you could use fonts to do letters. But like I said, it takes me a long time to figure out how to get the fonts like to look, like line them up and get them. I know it's supposed to be easy, and I've seen some people do it, and it looks so easy when they do it, but I find it's hard. It's hard for me. I maybe don't have patience. I don't know what it is. All right. Get that little treble clef down there. I guess I didn't check this music to make sure it was accurate. I maybe used it once. This is an old transfer. Let me see. How are we doing? See, I went into that pattern a little bit. That doesn't make me the happiest, but it's okay. Can I get some of this in here? Oops, not the letters. Hopefully I didn't get like joy. Joy to the world. We don't want that. Hopefully it's just not a word you can really read. I'm just putting it down in patches. Let's see. You know, as if like the printer blew up on it. That's what I'm going for. The look. Hello. What is your name? Redo the room. Thank you for joining in. Thanks. I'm trying to be random, and as it turns out, I think it's very difficult to be random, if you ask me. I like things to be like very planned and rules about everything. All right, I'm going to set that down. Check my fingers before I peel. This is ink, and we're making, my goal is to make 8 of these for my students, my music students. Ooh, I think that looks really nice. What do you guys think? I think that did it. I'm going to stop. Right? What do you guys think? I think that did it. I'm stopping while I'm ahead. So I'm obviously going to have to go and wash my transfers because that definitely used a lot of it. So there it is. This is like a little backpack for my students. Hey, Mom, good to see you. What, you like it? You like it? I did, I did go a little into my patent here, but like I said, I was kind of just going for random-ish. I put figure 65 because my student did 65 pieces this year. Make today awesome. This is her initial. She plays piano, so there's a grand piano. Isn't this cute? I'm so excited, you guys. I am very excited. I know, don't you think? And honestly, like besides the ink and the materials, for owning the ink, it is like costing me less. Like it was, I think it was costing me less than $2 a piece. I think it was like $20 for 12 of them off of Amazon. And I was looking for a larger size because I want their music binders to be able to fit into it. So hopefully they'll bring it back next year and use it. It just depends on the year what I get, what I give for a gift. I don't always do this. In the past, I've done chocolate, and I don't have a lot of like repeat students anymore. I only have 8 right now, and funny enough, I've had like 2 or 3 just drop out this last month, and I'm like, well, too bad for you. You didn't get, to get the end of the year gift, for crying out loud. So anyway, I try to make it meaningful. Like I said, in the past, I've done, I'll do a certificate too for how many pieces they passed. And then I'll give them this. And hopefully they bring it back and come back. I know this student is going to come back. And I think I'll even see her for summer lessons a little bit. And I don't do that for summer. We just do like prizes and things. So anyway, this is going to be an ongoing project. I may not even go live for the rest of them, but I will definitely share with you all the different pictures of them. Isn't it cute? I am so excited about this. I don't want it to dry inside on this mat because it could be potentially a mess. It does go through for sure. So I'm going to take the mat out of there and make sure I wash that off. Let me show you the mat. It does get the blue on it. That blue is everywhere. If you guys have been watching me, I've definitely done my fair share of making a mess today. If you are a messy crafter, raise your hand. We are in good company. You can see that that's that keyboard. That really Had a lot of ink coming through. And then we got the circle on there, just trying to get it off a little bit. These you can use over and over. I try to just wash. I don't use anything but regular water. This wipe doesn't have, hopefully, not too many chemicals. I'm not allergic to it, so that's good. Get a little water on here and try to get it off as best as I can, because if you leave too much on it, it will get gunked up and not work the next time. But I probably use these mats at least. You don't want to rub too hard because you'll rub off. You can see like it's turning black from the stickiness too. I probably use these 25 to 50 times a piece. I've got like 4. And then keep your covers for it. I'm going to put this over here so that you can, wherever I put it. No, this is the bag for it. You have to find the cover too. So I hope you have a very happy Memorial Day weekend. Like I said, I'm going to be heading out. I am in a couple of different events this weekend, next week. And so I will be present, but not present. Going on an anniversary trip with the hubby. So we're going to celebrate, which is always good to do. Get away. And the girls will be home and I got to get somebody to check in on them. So anyway, all the things, pack, do all the things, trying to get everything ready to go and get them rides to everything. So, it's always fun. It's a lot of work to get out of town and have vacation, but I hope you all have a very blessed Memorial Day weekend. Have a blessed evening, and make sure that you do a little bit of crafting. Try to do some crafting this weekend. We will see you soon. Keep on crafting.